runs to start off.
Yes, well done both runners.
And
good luck, Jamie and Green.
Runners, very familiar with Spyro 1. EVs are pretty similar. Obviously, in Spyro 1, you also don't have that many DBSs because RNG is pretty much not even a factor. In Spyro 1, there is a 40-second difference between the previous from what I can see. So yeah, we'll see how that looks.
Yes, the classic Spyro 1 loading screen.
Right, we're gonna see that a lot. Yeah, it is what it is. Well, as I've mentioned before, like Spider 1, since like this entire relay is no major skip, Spider 1 also will have to, you will have to obey certain rules essentially
Yep.
when traversing the game. This game works a little different compared to, it works a little differently compared to Spyro 2 and Spyro 3. Over here, you actually have gem requirements. Without without those gems, you cannot progress. You have dragon requirements. You have also the small egg requirements. To actually move from one world to another. Obviously, you had something similar in Spyro 2, you also have something similar in Spyro 3, but all of them obviously work in different ways when it comes to that. But yeah, the first world, which is peacekeepers, which is artisans, already done on Jamie's screen. We only had to collect 10 dragons to actually move forward. So we did it very quickly, and we're moving on because actually collecting gems in artisans is not very like efficient.
Yeah, it's all pretty low gems.
Yeah,
right?
their value is very low on average. I think like the highest level, well, besides flight levels, is Town Square, and it has 200 gems, I think. Not much, not much. So yeah, that's essentially what we're doing. We got very quickly through artisans getting as many of good value gems as possible, freak the dragons, and we're just going to dip instantly. That's why artisans takes only 2 minutes loadless, so it's not a very
Yeah.
it's not a very long home road. Green Soul is doing Sunny Flight.
Yeah, Jamie skipped Sunny.
Okay, ban that guy, like genuinely ban that guy, like instantly. I don't want to fucking see his on my screen. Like, why do we have to have a fucking black screen on Jamie and we have fucking green selected? Like, fuck off. What is this garbage? Is Jamie okay?
The stream's
okay?
going for me. Yeah, Jamie's stream's working for me.
Oh, there we are.
That was
Yeah, it
strange.
was you. Like, yeah, and the run is not valid anymore. Thanks, Seth. Wow, I can't believe it, man.
Does it count if I'm here saying I saw everything? It's fine.
Yeah, sure, man. you can tell that to mods or something.
Nice
Maybe they
flying skip.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the fly skips in Spyro 1, for those who don't know, is essentially when you pose frame perfectly on a frame that you're entering a level, the game will think as you are already in the level. So you will be able to quit the game to back to main menu and continue, and that saves around 4 seconds slowness because when you're entering like a couple of levels, um, Spyro's flying in animation where he does like those little like whatever like loops or whatever before landing. Like the longest time it actually takes during that. So we want to skip those longer animations essentially by doing quick game continue strats. Yeah. So Green is going into Peacekeepers. He's a minute behind because of some witchcraft. Some fucking sunny flight witchcraft. Like this is literally a route from 2021, like even fucking earlier, let's be honest, like Jesus, actual grandpa man. It's actually insane, man. I mean, from what I know, I think he's at least not going to do icy flight question mark? I don't even know, man. But yeah. So yeah, here Chabi leaving Cliff Club jumped through the pillar just because like I don't know, man, it's just blame fucking Toys for Bob or something, I don't know.
Really need to make part of the pillar have collision, you know?
Yeah, I mean it makes sense. Like how about we make visuals and their hitboxes like be completely different? How about that? I think that's a great idea.
It's a pretty good idea.
For sure. I've never had a better idea in my life.
Alright, we got Night Flight. My understanding with Spyro 1 is like gems are the main issue because of the 6,000 you need to get out of Dreamweavers, so...
Yeah, no idea. You have
Like
6,000
the
gems out of 12,000 in the entire game, so it's literally half compared to 33% in Spyro 2, for example. That's literally half of the game, so you kind of have to do it. And the thing is, like in Spyro 2, for example, like every single level has the same gem value. Um, every single level has 400 gems, so you know. But over here, not only you have to collect more gems, but also some gems are just like very they lack in terms of like gem value, right? So that's why we didn't do much in artisans, for example. So it's even
Yep.
harder to like actually come up with what you're supposed to do. Yeah, Green Soul didn't manage to get the flying skip. He had to fly in. That will only make the runs even less synchronized because it not only it saves like 4 seconds slowness, it also saves like a fucking 30 seconds RTA or whatever. So
Right, yes.
yeah, the runs are going to be even more uh, desynchronized. Yeah, RTA plays right, of course.
I'll stay in bed for that one.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, fucking imagine doing RTA race in Spider 1 and everyone is just fucking going for fly skips, like, piss off. Like, it's literally a RNG race, man. Like, who is better at frame perfectly pausing the game? W. Like, that's your main time save. Yeah, I mean, Obviously, it can also be like discussed whether it's possible. It would be possible to do like a cross-platform speedrun where you have like contestants from PC battling with contestants from console, and just do it IGT wise. You also could have something like that, and it would be pretty decent to see like the level comparison, obviously.
Yeah, I think it'd be
But
interesting.
you would also have to ban like PC exclusive tricks and stuff like that. So
Yeah, I remember people talking about that a bit ago. It was on. There was a discussion about. I don't know how far people got with it though.
right, it would be cool, definitely. Especially since like this is exactly what we said. Like like it's big year fucking 2026. It's like impossible, almost impossible as it turns out, because we actually did it to like assemble fucking PC runners or runners from one fucking platform to like do a relay race or whatever. So
Yeah,
having
and it's
like
also 6 runners of like the different games because
yeah,
often you might get like small activity in like Spyro 3 or something, but
right.
then those players don't want to play like Spyro 1 and 2, so
Right, exactly. Yeah, so it's like it would make it so much easier to actually like organize anything if you could do like a cross-platform basis or I don't know, anything you want. So yeah, makes sense. You would have uh, a better pool of players essentially to choose from. Yeah. Um, Obviously, like Spider Man also like it's lacking the main thing that we had in Spyro 2, which is perfect hovers. We cannot hover in Spyro 1,
hmm.
so you cannot abuse it to get to places where you're not supposed to be. Besides, it wouldn't matter as much. It's just like you have to actually collect as many gems as possible, and as we said, you don't have that many places where you can collect good value gems, and you have to collect more gems overall as well compared to Spyro 2. So so it's hard to like there isn't going to be anything like particularly like different or exciting. It's just like execute your movement correctly, don't miss too many gems and stuff like that. It's like a completely different dynamic compared to Spyro 2 or Spyro 3. uh, but it's cool in its own regard, but it's just very hard to like actually like try to actively commentate.
Yeah.
Jamie missed the flying skip on high caves. This is another one of the levels where it is actually beneficial to do it. So maybe Green is going to catch up RTA wise regarding to that W.
Yeah, Green also behind RTA because of the Sunny Flight incident.
Right, that is correct. Yeah, he will at least catch up because right now, let's be honest. Like Green is literally like a full level and probably like a half behind essentially. So he will at least catch up in that regard, like a little, just a little. So yeah, I guess it's one of the levels that is actually going to introduce um, a new strat when it comes to movement, and that is keyboard and mouse
Ah, yes.
uh, supercharging. So when Toys for Bob, again, big claps for fucking Toys for Bob, they are like literally godsend. I, I think, like genuinely, I think if I went to fucking Chat GPT and told him, yo, can you fucking code me Spyro Reignited Trilogy, he would do a better job than they did, genuinely. Um, essentially, like when they ported the game from console to PC, they fucked up some movement controls or whatever. I don't know what they did. And you can turn much sharper and much faster with keyboard and mouse. Well, with mouse particularly, right? Um, so you can do like very sharp turns during a supercharge where you obviously don't have that much space to actually maneuver, and you have to react very quickly. It's much better. Green once again letting his team die. Letting his team down by dying. Um, Next to Magic Stairs, very unlucky, but at the same time, I'm not very surprised.
Not very surprised.
Uh, mhm. My pleasure, totally. Um, so, Jamie did her supercharge. I think she had some problems in the upper bike cave. She had to like do another turnaround. Thankfully, she didn't bonk anywhere, so she was able to keep the supercharge the entire way, which is good enough. We'll see how Green does in that regard. I don't know if he does bike case, if he did Sunny Flight. I guess we'll see. I don't remember how this route actually looked like. Jamie just barely landing on the wall. Very nice. Going for Alpine. So yeah, I guess we'll see what Green does in that regard. Yeah, we had both an icy, we had both icy and sunny in that route, but I think Green actually skips um, doing icy, and I think he does dark passage or something. I don't remember actually what he does, but I guess we'll see. So yeah, for the first time in the entire race, we also have Spyro colors that are corresponding to their fucking team names. Congrats, at least one set of players did something correctly. I'm so happy. Oh yeah, that would explain everything, I guess. Yeah, Green Soul is red. It's contradictory a little, but at least I'm happy that he's able to do that much if he is not really able to do fucking gameplay properly. Although he had the same problem as Jamie. He also had to do like 2 reps on the upper bike cave, but it's fine.
Yeah.
And as you can see, he actually is doing KBM strats on in high caves, which is interesting. And we're just going into these tunnels, and very nice. Jamie now going into Wizard Peak. Also, I remember like I was watching Jamie's stream, and she said that like both in OG and in SRT, like Wizard Peak is like one of the most satisfying levels, and I just couldn't agree more. Genuinely, like
I think this level is so cool.
yeah, when you do everything properly, it's so satisfying. Genuinely, very nice. Okay, getting more gems. So this is also like a part of the new route where you do like supercharges from the islands. Like you try to grab as many gems on your way over there. And this is one of the yeah. So this is all thanks to KBM strats, and she got all of the gems possible like that she could have. Very nice. It's part of the newer route. If I remember correctly, like she carried the entire way. Very nice. That's also very impressive. And it was kind of necessary because like this is what the new route does essentially. We skip both flight levels, and we just use supercharges which are inherently faster, but we have to be a little bit more precise. And you have to collect a little bit more gems that way. It's faster if you obviously nail everything. I don't remember the exact time saves when it comes to that, but it's clear that Jamie, with all the supercharges that she did, that she's going to be trying to go for the both sunnyless and icyless route, which is, let's face the facts, it's a little harder to execute as well. So we'll see how she does in that regard. Yeah, like the only two flight levels is Night Flight and Crystal Flight. Ah, also you do Wild Flight, I guess. So yeah, makes sense. Like doing a wild, like doing a flightless route completely would be like just be so stupid.
Because it's 300 per flight, right?
Yeah, it's 300 per flight, so it's like already 900 gems. Obviously you could get this, but I don't know.
I feel like you'd have to go so far out of your way to make up for.
That's correct, yeah. It is quite unfortunate that there's so many levels that are so bad value essentially. Like even boss fights, they just have garbage levels like most of the time. Obviously, at least the first two like have just absolutely garbage levels, garbage gems. And the next, I guess, have at least decent gems, so you can do something here. Yeah, and the first levels in artisans are also chopped. It's just hard to actually make up decent amount of gems. Oh Jesus. Linso was going super Sonic for a second. He's also doing the fucking the tower route with getting every gem over here. That is amusing because I have no idea what Griso is going to do because of that, man. I don't know what. Okay, very good decision as well. I don't think he had enough speed to
Yeah, I
actually
didn't think that was gonna make it.
clear the gap. Yeah. It's a good decision to abandon it and glide to the island. Jamie and Blowhard also more satisfying level probably. It's very compact and you have to do your movement correctly to catch every cycle properly and stuff like that. So, but very good gem values. Yeah, they do different routes, but I'm genuinely like more curious about what Green is actually going to fucking do. Cause like, what is this? Like, he's doing like parts of a new route, and he's doing fucking Sunny as well. Like, what is this bullshit?
Whimsy.
Yeah, probably I see this. I don't know. Very strange, but it makes sense. That would mean that he could skip. Uh, could he skip? I mean, he probably isn't going to Haunted Towers. I would imagine and just do Dark Passage, but I guess we'll see. So yeah, Green is doing Crystal Flight. JB is already fucking Beastmaker, so lol. That's that's so much for fucking synchronization. Um, and here in Terrace Village, I think Jamie is going to attempt one of very few tricks in Spyro 1, which is kind of satisfying, and that's Torch Jump, where we're going to try to auto hover on top of a torch so we can jump from it to one of the roofs without having to go around. So we'll see if... Well, she will manage to do it because you can retry it very easily, but we'll see how many tries it takes her.
One.
There it is. Position yourself and auto hover. Okay, first try, very nice. Didn't take too much time to set it up either, so the cycle should be pretty aligned, I think. Yep. And just completely. This last guy wasn't that good, but still that doesn't lose that much time, I think. Ooh, this guy was out of cycle because of that as well. Well, nothing, I guess. There's still like 2 chickens at the end of the level here, so it shouldn't be that much of a problem. Obviously, we have to be at least on blue sparks here if you really want to do damage abuse on the fireworks just outside terrace. Oh yeah, not forgetting Bruno is also a skill. I would already do that.
I did a no reset 120 run the other day and forgot that dragon.
That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy, because in 120 you approach it from where you actually can see him. So I don't know how you can fucking even accomplish that, but
Yeah,
yeah, you did it, award. Congrats. Um, so yeah, when it comes to longest timer, it also works in like weird ways. Like here, what you saw on green screen, it was something that we call early balloonist load, where essentially like if we skip his dialogue while Spyro is in air, it kind of pauses the longest timer faster for whatever fucking reason, like 2 seconds faster or something. Um, so yeah, I say it's a fucking timer manipulation and it should be banned. But it's just me, and I'm alone in that opinion, I think.
yeah, I haven't given that much thought
Yeah, I mean, you know,
because I don't do S1, so
it makes sense. Jamie missed the chest and has to go back for it, that's fine. Soul is just entering Terrace Village. I assume he's going to go for third jump as well. I don't know. Well, I mean, it's hard to know what he's actually going to fucking do, because, like, I'm already confused, and besides, like I said, he's what, like, he's 40 years old or something at this point, I think, so, I don't even know if he fucking knows that shit like that even exists, so, I guess we'll see. Yo, yeah, okay, I thought he was going for it, but obviously he doesn't know that it even exists, so... Yeah, fucking that guy. Oh, man. I've always said that to people, like, that actually know me, that they should be very, like, insulted if I don't insult them. I think that's, like, the completely opposite fucking way, but... that is genuinely, if I insult someone, that means I like them, probably. So, so Green should be like honored. Yeah. Yeah, so that's the thing. Okay, Green Soul also didn't forget about Bruno. Good job. He's gonna head over towards Wildflight. Jamie already in Misty Ball, halfway through probably. Yeah, Misty Bog also difficult levels because of the frogs. Especially on different FPS values, they also behave differently. Like for example, on 30 FPS, you can, if you have a good line, you can actually charge them
Interesting.
without taking any damage. But on higher FPS values, they will almost always just hit you. So, W. But 50 FPS is still superior. So this is like something different compared to like Spyro 2, for example, where lower FPS values actually were um, more like more optimal and more wanted essentially because of the jump height that they provided. Here it is slightly different. On 50 FPS, the gems actually fall faster to the ground, um, so it is a little different, and you can still make like most of the jumps that you actually need to make in Spyro 1 on 50 FPS. Um, so yeah, overall it's still more optimal, even though you have to spend a little bit more time on getting, for example, these frogs. Okay, so I don't remember if Jamie actually got a flying skip on Misty Bog, but Green Soul I like definitely did, and if Jamie didn't get it, then he will make some time RTA back just by doing
Actually,
that.
didn't notice if Jamie got it or not.
Yeah, I don't remember either. HIB and Treetops doing the supercharge strats. NBS Treetops has a little less difficulty compared to 120 and to 120 Treetops. It's still kind of difficult to keep the charge the entire way, but Jamie is so far doing a great job. Let's see if she can make the island with supercharge as well. Okay, getting all the gems, dropping down, getting the fun chest executed perfectly, except she missed a couple of gems, I think, because she actually hit the chicken. That is okay. Very good treetops regardless. I don't know what is her gem count. I guess we'll see after she exits the level if she is behind or ahead on gems. So we are at 47-41. She is slightly ahead on gems, I think. So it's good that she missed them. I guess that's why she didn't waste time to actually go back for them. That's good. That's good. Yeah, like definitely Jamie is going to go to all the towers. I don't know if Green will. He might just opt to go for Dark Passage instead because it's easier and you don't have to execute KBR supercharges. Uh, we'll see. I'm not sure. I don't know what he decides. Yeah, I guess. I guess that's true. Yeah. Let's see what he decides to do. Yeah, no worries. Especially since I don't like this is genuinely like a route that I don't even remember because like for a couple of months, I don't even know if it was months, weeks, or like it already like all blends together. So I'm not even fucking sure at this point. But there was a route where we only skipped Sunny Flight and was it Sun? I don't remember. At this point, I don't even remember if we like routed out Sunny Flight or Icy Flight first. I guess it was Sunny Flight. But yeah, we did Sunny Flight and we did Dark Passage first,
Yeah.
essentially. But then we also skipped Icy Flight and added Haunted Towers instead. So yeah, it kinda in that regard is different. So I suppose he's going to go and just do Dark Passage. We'll see. Yeah. Okay. Taming Landing and Dream Reverse, and as we said, she's going to head on over 200 hours. Trying to do a KBM supercharge. There is also, in order to even get to the supercharge ramp, she will actually have to uh, do a jump that is not very convenient. It's actually kind of difficult to land, especially if you're playing on 50. On 30 minutes, on 30 FPS with 90 minutes, you can actually make it without even having to wall glide. Um, but on 50, you cannot do that, and you have to kind of wall glide on the upper bricks, like upper part of the bricks, essentially, to auto hover into the whirlwind, essentially. So we're gonna see which try she manages to do it. It's the first attempt, unsuccessful. She's trying to bait the the little wizard to shoot her. So okay. And she's switching FPS. I mean, it's a valid choice, I guess. It's way easier. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like on 30 FPS, you just fucking go into the whirlwind, and it just like kind of like sucks you in, and you can go without having to walk right. Which obviously makes sense. So yeah, she's doing supercharge over here. It's something that green, I assume, is not going to do. Okay, very nice. She actually made this jump. This jump is, I don't know. I don't even know what causes it really. Like, well, then she go
Is that intentional?
into. No.
Ah.
Well, I guess we're going back to the people versus W. What is she going to do now? Yeah, there are some tough decisions to make though. I guess we'll see. But yeah, ideally, obviously, like if I saw correctly, there was like a little lag spike, which sometimes can happen in that area, especially if you're on like low end PC or whatever. It can sometimes happen in this area, yes, and then you get kind of fucked completely because as you saw, like it messes up with your muscle memory a little,
Yep.
and yeah, exactly. Uh-huh, yeah, exactly. The thing is,
And very close on the loadless timer too.
yeah, yeah, it's very close on the lotus timer. It's, I don't know, it's like, I don't even like know how to compare these runs now, really. Obviously, like Jamie is like behind on gems, so we'll see what she has to do. I don't know how good Green is either. Um, so he does Dark Passage, he did it in the Haunted Tower, which makes sense. Um, so on gems he should be fine. He doesn't have to do Icy Flight, right? Okay, so this is one of the tricks as well, where both runners stood at the edge, so the big dog, I mean the big turtle, actually spit a fireball at them, and the then they jumped over the fireball and it hit the metal chest behind them, so we didn't have to light up the firework to do it. Uh, and well, welcome Cameron Vengeance, legend of the specialty community as well. Cameron, you're talking to fucking Dr. House 6, by the way. That's him. But he rebranded to a better name now. W. Anyway, what are we doing? Oh yeah, confronting Jax. That's what we're doing. Okay, cool. So Green Soul once again lied to us, shamefully, because I think there was an agreement that all the runners are going to use the native language of SRT, and he's using fucking English. And the last time I checked, he is not English. So, unlucky. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Okay, so both runners are kinda close. Chevy is even behind. So like I think she made up some gems, right? That's why she's behind.
Yeah, I think she spent some more time in
Right. In that passage, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, it makes sense. But both runners should be good on gems now. Jimmy's a little behind. Not much is going to happen here. The only thing that can fuck up, that the runners can fuck up still is Coldless, obviously. That is a huge time loss. Or, for example, grabbing the keys in Nasty Nog in a fast way, but that is a slightly less like important and influential, I guess, time loss. So the run is not going to change much. I think there is a difference of about 20 seconds between runners. Okay. And that is essentially if like for example Jamie fucked up the Grisel fucked up Coldless, that's literally the time save. So the runners are neck and neck so far. Guess we'll see what's going to happen now. I don't even know if Greed is going for Coldless. He is, okay. When? Okay. And he fucked it up. So Coldless is also like very hard to explain, like real time what is even happening. Obviously we have to free Delvin over here. We have to position ourselves and then we have to do like a fairy storage, I think it's called. Where we press like buttons to charge skip dialogue
So if you drop the
X and...
Jamie stream again.
Oh yeah. Disadvantage. Thanks, Cam. So yeah, it's like very hard to actually fucking know what's happening. Jamie looks like she also fucked up Coldless. Green didn't do it the second time, so we already know that Green Soul is, unless he dies in some fucking mysterious way, he is going to win the Spyro 1 portion of the run. But yeah, it's like very hard to explain Coldless. Essentially, you need to like buffer the inputs on the furry dialogue, and then Spyro will be able to charge, and then we can use the dialogue box from the furry conversation that we have stored to actually use it when we go up to the balloonist, and then Spyro can move and jump out of the balloon, and while the entire Nexus deloads, we can very quickly before the portals also deload, we can actually hit the Nasty North portal and get into the run, and that is Green Soul done.
GG Green.
GG 30-48. which, unless he got PBs earlier, is a PB by 12 seconds. We got very nice runs to start off.
Yes, well done both